don't say this is a very sensitive issue. So, we say we slogan and no stress. And I make you stress over anything. We dey take them shuffle till we reach Usa where they go. If me tell you how I feel right now about this, sometimes you go wonder out to me for say me on AAA. Even though we don't hear all this ala about this commission of inquiry, about this, about that, about what's not. Say now na 90 days, then don't give people them say yes. Una get for go, una go verify, una self, una go clarify, una self, na court everything. Me, AAA, until I see and come to pass. With all this ala until me see and come to pass, then begin for retrieve. To me, you know what I hate. That's what me say. You know why? I want to take your mind back. Commission of Inquiry white paper, you know, get better ala. Reach that time where this administration grab say the former administration of Anes Kuruma, it's $2 billion. Did you remember? We then give up to June 30, 2019. Then give June 30, say if people they not pay, then go begin do waiting, they no go begin do and waiting, then go begin do. Waiting be happen after that. Who da go answer after that? Nobody. The June 30 come. Now so it pass fail. Nobody no give account. You don't forget? I beg they are not forget. So until me on AAA, until I begin to say this administration begin go after them when they waiting at the Commission of Inquiry white paper, who that they say then go take in host then take her, who that they say then go do this then do her, who that they say then go do this then do her. All this na stunts. All this na stunts. Because that 10 they be ready for that one day. Who's kind ala left phone no do? Who's kind ala left phone no be do? Would then be say $2 billion. Remember $2 billion. Would then count big show now then be do that 10 day. Then give up to June 30th. Say who da not pay, who da not go for go settle, how them go do, how they no go do. That forensic audits. Did you remember? Who da say then take so, who da say then do this. Then they come back and say, who da not take, who da not do this. At the end of the day, under the carpet, nothing happen. Because we the people who can forget. When the 30th of June became 2019, I don't want to go back, but I do a program now, reminding people. Reminding people. Reminding people, say, hey, June 30 don't come. Waiting don't happen now. Waiting don't happen. Waiting don't happen without forensic audit with all their name there without $2 billion. What they say they thief. At one time, Naya, I begin for talk say, I don't like people. No, I not say people already waiting self. They say, oh, this you don't thief. Oh, that they don't thief. Oh, that they don't thief. I say, if person thief, make the law better and then we'll not say thief. But don't be shouting thief, thief, thief. You see the thief man, you not go after for take what you not say take. So this one, it's fine. So when I start, I say, I want to see value for money. And people say, oh, it's not about the money. It's about say, we get a work for do. It's about transparency and accountability, which is true. But my dear, in Sierra Leone, even though the president don't tell you, say, this one, not to like them, other one, them more. So what thing be happen with the forensic audit? Where we say June 30, people have for payback. What happen with that one day? But we wait. Commission of Inquiry, don't done. White paper, don't come out. 90 days. We don't want to go to court, make it go. But now so then go do back. Jiggy. Fail, we not hearing that again. And we self accept. If you have to be part, please be respectful when you call. You see how I tell you how me feel. be respectful. Maybe sometimes then I first time you can meet political topic, so no can make or just relax a big way they call, yeah? Please. Yes, call ID live on here. You name and side the call from, please.
Leone?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. This is Ibrahim from Maryland.
Yes, Ibrahim. You get 3 minutes, sir. Waiting now your contribution.
Thank you very much, brother. We tell you plenty thank you for you organize all this thing for love. Know what to go on a salon. May God continue to bless you and give strength. You make me laugh. We these salon people, we people forget. Now we only focus on this white paper. We don't forget the Bagbati way the people have been calm. Talk about the corruption with the previous administration with the alleged them. Nothing on commodity. You know, like what they say, if this administration they're serious for fight for corruption, they won't be transparent. They get for tell you for details how much money they spend by this commission of inquiry. What did they spend? They need for tell we salon people. Then number two, the reports. They need for publishing the entire report. We need for see and not read them for ourselves. Because if we don't read the reports for ourselves, the entire report, some people when a party begin for saying a witch hunt. Because if they don't go do selection no more, then say they go after certain people, will not see the entire report. The one when a party begin for the accuse say, oh, this is not witch hunt. Then the one way they go and defend the former president, when Ernest by come. I mean, I'm making a come out. But Ernest 11 years, I not say I guess some try able benefit and Makini why they proud of say way Ernest Makini come when he be a president. Who say he come out now this thing don't do, now this legacy don't do na Makini why they boast of. So I don't see the one way they go and defend her. If the man is guilty, say he takes on salon money. If they guilty, they find him guilty, like it's only money. You know? But I hope say no more not to for make noise no one anything. Because we don't know this admission from when they come, they just allow for certain thing and they still do this at the end of the day, now under the carpet. Not really commodity. So, like what I try for say back, the parliament, if no more than for people amend the asset declaration, we then for don't amend and make them public. That's when we will know what you get before they come to office, and we will know what you get before you left office. Then it will be good for we salon people there. But I hope say that you not get far happen because that's the parliamentarian they don't want to declare their own assets. Thank you very much, brother. May God bless my salon.
Thank you very much, Ibrahim. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller ID live on here. You name and side the call from, please.
I'm Sahid from Canada.
Yes, Sahid, you get 3 minutes. What's my contribution?
And simply, this white paper, the way how me see this, now John permit rain and John rest. Then people there, the politicians here, they not trust them. Because what they want they can do right now, that thief back then they can thief. Me no believe say, all waiting and they do so that for full week. Me no feel say they were serious, but because they all the party. Now the same thing. Look, chief minister. Within 1 year, you don't build trios. So they no say they can do the same thing. Now we the masses they no more than they try for blindfold. They know waiting and they pack. But look Victor for Sidoyanda. You know, Jusu suffer them. We all know them Sandy they're all long thief. Them plus them so that you know because of the region. And right now, like this one old thing now give no more. I'm telling you, in 1 week time, this go don't die. You know that's some let people man there and we are say this and for just full win on don't think the way past this. You know? Me don't feel say really waiting they talk. That for just full win for brand full win no more. Now that's some me get for art on this. And also I'm also impressed. Honestly, I hope this not be seriousness. If not be seriousness, within 5-10 years, salute for them better. But me not get hope because them people they all not the same soup. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and side the call from, please. Yes, you did live on here, sir. You get 3 minutes.
Yes, sir. Thanks so much for this program today. I mean, I think say all these days you come up with some critical topics. Anyway, me on take on this white paper after the end of this commission of inquiry. I think, say, you don't nearly summarize I listen to your last talk where you talk your own part of it. I wish him if I don't hold your own part first. Let some of women for come inside. But all the same, I think, say, make I just throw some light on that. Anyway, see me, how me feel about this thing, how me feel about this commission of inquiry, this white paper will come out so. Like some of we're fortunate, we don't live some years. We don't see governments and don't come, governments and don't go, na salon. As far as me concerned, if my memory can serve me well, no government not come na salon yet. We're not the Institute Commission of Inquiry. No governments. They already come, they're all the Institute Commission of Inquiry. But just like how you say, what thing can be the outcome? What thing can be the outcome? Like me, the Commission of Inquiry, when me foresee saving for be one of the Commission of Inquiry, when me for be the last Commission of Inquiry. You see, I go beg for take some lines of Sylvia Blyden. You see, the NPRC Commission of Inquiry, we're in the same precedent now with them being set up. That Commission of Inquiry would have been the last Commission of Inquiry with every government official being for afraid for go inside government's coffers for misappropriate government fund. But we all see how that Commission of Inquiry they been come. Just blow, then later it go down. All the people that would be old. Then you in fact say, then you be more than this. Because then come they arrest all the ministers, then all the previous APC ministers, and put them all up at them by prisons. They were there for more than 2 weeks. Immediately then they come out, then just meet up the Commission of Inquiry. Nearly every top civil servant, military officers, police officers, they all be involved into that thing. Almost you don't begin for look say, wow, I think say this Commission of Inquiry is different past the one that we not be born it. I think them the top of one. But what will be the outcome? Nothing. You see, I mean, anybody will follow up this thing today, especially we did at the diaspora. As soon as we hear him, he will give you a sign of relief. Say, oh yes, I think say we don't begin forget side after all we struggle now. So we don't begin forget side. Also, we go back home and go get good retirements there. That's for the young one then. But when you sit down and look again, what's going to be the outcome of this? Man, I'm telling you, me anyway, are the reserve method, are they really afraid at this time now for even point fingers, especially on this one, on this previous government officials them? Say, oh, look at them. Look at Aniskoroma, I mean this, that. So I mean, Tifman, tomorrow, na me go walk on the street, I begin to me head. Where are they see Aniskoroma again, they pass. It then Sarah house, Samoa come out and they say, get 31 motor car. I will still see him, he still can't get another motor car there again. That's an routine I'm a million day for begin for meet, everything, somewhere in the street and they begin for say so. Anyway, thank you so much for this program, We'll go wait for Saturday, Lord, see, yes, maybe Lord will get a long time. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you, sir.
Yes,
yes, caller, you're live on here. Your name and who call from, please.
Yeah, Abubakar Sise, Manassas, Virginia.
Yes, Abubakar, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Triple A, for this program. You really help we follow the see and learn what they go on a salon and how we for contribute for make that country change. This Commission of Inquiry, set them up, say, now for can begin for fed corruption as alone. Of course, we get a lot of doubt and misgivings. I mean, yes, as a northerner, initially, I mean, we say this one, which funds only against the people, the politician from the north. I mean, but if this man, if he really enforce the recommendations of this commission of inquiry, yes, I'm a northerner, but you know what thing? Anybody will be in a government where you don't betray the public trust and you don't benefit yourself and your family out of the public trust, you know, thing, I don't care the consequences. I know all anything against this present government. Yes, it may not be from the north, and it could be a party from the south. But if I can put an end for fed corruption, if corruption within a salon, I am all in for it. But just like we say, no, wait and see. Maybe this is all going to be for naught. But if they really enforce this commission of inquiry, they enforce the recommendation to the letter, and the government, the country, therefore, come out, go forget something good out of this. You know, it will be a message to both current politicians and future politicians. Anybody where they speak, okay, let me go into government. I mean, I go make quick money, I go make quick wealth. We be say that wealth they now ill-gotten gains for you and your immediate family. And I will wait for see the fools we go stand up tomorrow for fight for them politicians. As we be say the benefits of the ill-gotten gains now only for them and for their family, not for the region, not for the tribe where they come up from, or the other, or not even for a political partner, for their own personal gains. You know, it would be good for the country if the government actually enforce this recommendation and get this money back and asset for the good of the country. Thank you so much, Mr. Tripoli. This is my own contribution. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, caller, you're live on here. Your name and who the call from, please.
Yeah, this is I had a call from you.
You get 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, when your program started today, you ask a question, meeting our expectations on these white people who don't see them come out. If you go back to the thread, we don't give you no answer. And I will repeat them for you so you miss them. I say, not the waste of taxpayers' money. Because, like, some time ago, ever since we don't sing a song as we say, Nasaloma, the thief 100 million, then fine 10 million. We don't see this ACC investigation the last time. Waiting come out of it. Nothing. Don't know. That the same thing will happen with this one too. Then we'll go up, come down, go left, right, west, east, south, north. Nothing. They will forget about them in one month, 2 months time. They don't forget about them. Nothing will happen. So that's why people will show so much concern. And they say that this will happen. Yeah, we got the expectation, but it will not happen. That's alone. These are the things that they stop that country there for go before. Until people can get that into we aid and try to understand the system as alone, then the better for us, you know. But as long as we live on that party business, you know, so alone get serious problem. That's my contribution.
Thank you very much, Ayo. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who the call from, please.
Yeah, this is the Mike. I call from Philadelphia.
Yes, Mike, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, I just want to tell you, man. I don't make letting people are fooling again, man. They just play with like football, you know. And they play with all type of way. Now football and they play. And like man, they lie. Let them build the hospital from the first money they collect. I think this administration don't run out of money, so they find way now for collect money. Yeah, and I like money. They're the same. They all are the same. They were in the past administration are the same people there. Now they don't take 49,000 bags of rice. Nothing not come up on that. And everywhere they lie, man. Complete lie, man. Then when I continue for believing people, then they just a lie on now. Nothing that they come out of this because they know what's in the all 2 day part. Down and they be don't thief, they are back up and thief. When they make no more, they go shake down and they force it. What I come out back? They want when APC back come back. APC back go shake the wire. Now the game no more they play. Now game, man. We salon people they only for wise up and understanding 2 people and a game then they play with we. You know, now like man there, if you don't understand say everywhere they lie, when I still they wait for let anything happen, the hospital not happy yet, the Lomgate Bridge nothing, you know, the bakery nothing, you know, the traffic light nothing. You know, una left for believe them people here, man. Una completely left for believe them people here until una see something on our own with our own eye there. No main contribution no more.
Thank you very much, Mike. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Yes, caller, you're live on here. Your name and inside the call from, please.
Yeah, man, Patrick.
Yes, Patrick, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Well, this is a good program today. We thank God. The commission has inquired a good feedback for the country. But with that, I guess the way the president opened the speech, it was not necessary for say anything and make some people go take on differently. Then number 2 again, until they don't give it, they say 90 days. Let's say from now to December, we will not reach that 90 days. So let's see if they will take the action or they will take the action. Then the last thing I want to talk about, another comments where the president said this will be the last one. What do you mean by that? Because a broad time than this. It's so big that that means they want to set the ground. So when they come out, they're not going to go after them. Or they want to enforce them to the kind of way without the president, the way they did it now, they will afraid. What do you mean? You know, like properly on that side, this will be the last one. And I so feel like already journalists that they don't pick up that side for action. What do you mean? You're not going to say this is not the last one. Then you set, maybe the second because I get majority in the parliament. When I will go set and make you feel say when I come out, nobody not go ask them. You know? So we need to know the meaning of those. That's all I get for tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Patrick. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you're live on here. Your name and inside the call from, please.
Oh, this is Israel.
Yes, I get 3 minutes, sir.
Thank you, people. This is a very sensitive night for me. I've been follow the commission launching today. Just like we Biobele start with in drama, we end up with drama, and so they launching and come back with drama. Well, of course, the whole party, SSB start with the GCT report with drama. I mean, you look at the summary of the executive summary of the GCT report, and you see who said and pick whether they want for go to the commission of inquiry and with the wording and everything, we call the euphoria. For the pathway, people don't talk a lot of things tonight, but no one will repeat. But unfortunately, for Doctor today, she was a little bit emotional. I think he expects too much out of this commission of inquiry. I'm sorry to tell Doctor say he could be disappointed, just like what I was saying. That's not going to come up bien, but one or two people talk about things could come up bien. If people insist, then prove them, yes. Me get in mind as an auditor from a very small age when I left school. My first job in the central auditor, I don't talk this one before. I see corruption. First time, when they do corruption, we know they call it corruption. We call it mokofe, backhand, put for me. You go in a place and do something, you give somebody small thing. But the way we think right there, eat all the grass. Somebody mentioned just now about a white paper. We know for be the white paper we President talk say this is not the last one. Well, first of all, President not be right to say this is not the last one. Because every government comes like this same thing and they do. Let me tell you something. That white paper the way they make the MPRC the white paper, where insert the President Bill in the inside. There are names of people. I still get the copies of them all those white papers. I still get them. Friends of mine, new personal friends, where they put their name in. Nothing to do with the land. They're not even touching it. Just shake them up, shake the mind no more. Big SLPP man. When I be leader of the SLPP. We take then tract on the rights corporation. We name the inside white paper. Nothing of Komobin. I am talking of here, I'm talking of Salia Jusu Sherif. He named that white paper day we MPRC make. We can't account for all the tractors. Somebody in one of your programs mentioned about tractor within a damn farm. Now part of the tractor in
You see, this white paper is selective, then just pick back, just like how they pick people away and go question. Now, so they pick back and the report. They don't do all things. President say, oh, they will put them to the full, they will do on to the full. No, they won't be full. Because they pick something and they left something there. At the TV, they watch some discussion. Then they talk about the main point we called for TV. Now, this the legal aspects. There are legal aspects. I don't post something earlier. There are questions to be answered first when it comes to going to court. If Bill Belly say not to trial them, people them deeper. He talk openly that in your commission of inquiry. He said not to trial people and then for free for Canada in commission. Same thing with Justice Bankole Johnson. They said not to trial, but Bill Belly ended up declaring people them as guilty and Uda is discharged. Yet he said not to court with it on trial. If you don't put people on trial, how you will declare guilty? Then now I say therefore going to court of appeal. We don't want to court. Somebody say the commission findings equivalent to a judgment. How can I be into a judgment of the court? When the 1967 NRC, Dr. Smith Young Commission of Inquiry, all their ocean then with and seized, Albert Magaye also Kabal was banned for life, not forever stand in anything again. In 2-3 months more in time, more all in Challenger, they give back all their oaths. They're all within all their property they would have been seized in 67. All go back to the people then. Even Sir Albert Magaye in Ostalomni Regent Road, go back to a family. Even the APC office will be there. Now Westmoreland 6 Chakasins, yes. That also go back to APC. No, this is not play game. And as for somebody, I know what to see. The law will left on the Saturday. Oh, a small time. But somebody mentioned Abu Bakr. I listened to that part today. And as I say, Austrian did well in the analysis today. And I appreciate them. And the talk of I've been listening. I don't want to take too much time, but I'll make a just mention one more thing. The way they will say, okay, let the ACC will look after the one that will not be put. Now, because people do not allow, they want the way they be left out, they'll not be mixing the permanent secretary there. Now, smite, but not for the same thing. ACC get the work for do. But I tell you, I put and say, not to sprint this. Now, long marathon, because court cases, the Bar Association get case na Supreme Court. The other people in there case at Supreme Court. We relate direct with the Commission of Inquiry. We the Chief Justice Edwards now allocated it now. And now they now go for look for when the court could begin. It's a long process because all them things are ready for come up first before they go begin go seize people that was. And for go seize people that was also when the evaluation now when they go to work at somebody give figure. The problem also man long there before he be parliamentary or president, you see he worth so much we know what I value. So the man the thing as over here, he said only experience again, get no qualification. So there's a lot of legal problem here. We'll only see this after this government undone.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Israel. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, caller, they live on here. Your name and who call from, please.
Yeah, Triple A. Good evening. This is Salas from Philadelphia.
Yes, Salas, you get 3 minutes, sir. What's your contribution?
Yeah, first of all, I want to say plenty thank you for the opportunity and we the Giwi and we the bring Salon close to we the out of Salon, but it's not like I say we always did a Salon because we didn't know exactly what thing they happen around the country, which is really good for we. First of all, I want to say the previous government and the current government and the future government who we forget, they need to take we the people of Sierra Leone very serious. I don't believe they don't ever treat we serious, and then they treat we serious right now. I wish them start for treat we really serious. Because the previous government come and talk about commission of inquiry. We say ever take we. What's in the Sierra Leone, the layman benefit from that commission of inquiry? Nothing. Right now again, the current government don't come, they don't call it commission of inquiry. then begin with selective people and where they know say no, they na then your side, now then they select from the beginning. We begin couch the 1 or 2 kuskas now the commission of inquiry. They don't commodity now. We don't go to the white paper. Instead don't come on, then select certain people them where they want for select like for run after, which is really not good. And the promise is always the government then they make. They're not fulfilling to the people of the country. APC come then promise all kinds of things. What they left with austerity. Now the current government don't come. Now almost the same thing then they do. They don't promise we bridge, we not see nothing yet. They don't promise hospital, we not see nothing yet. The money they say then they collect from people and where they don't corrupt or where they don't hold the country money, we don't know how then they use their money then we don't know how the money then they go. Whether then they pay their money then how then they pay them, we don't know. So they really need for take we serious and explain to we whether then they pay their money there, how then they use their money there. If they begin do that thing then maybe it will continue for open, we eye them and we know say really what thing then they talk, then they do them. So some of the things and the way I really want for the current government do. And then people are where they don't see them, all their money they are, the white paper, then it's supposed for them pull everything and they make everything clear to everybody. But if they can't then explain some, then left some, how then they will go down? And there was a point where teachers then do something, then pull them out, then shame them, even though we didn't condemn that act today. Now then people, then politicians, then they say, then they pay them money there. We know they even know the individual, just they know say they don't pay 200 million, 100 million. And like somebody talk, just no say, people then they thief 1 million or 10 million, 50 million, then go charge the 100, 200,000. Why other person no go thief again? So, like I say, the government they really need for take we the people of Sierra Leone very serious. Trip in my own contribution. That.
Thank you very much, Salas. Thank you, sir.
Hello.
Yes, call ID live on here. Your name and who the call from, please.
Yes. My name Bendu. I call from Kansas City.
Yes, Bendu. You get 3 minutes. What's in your contribution?
Okay, the contribution tonight here is I want to tell my plenty thank you, AAA. And I want to say hello to all the interested people that were on this thread. But corruption our country now equivalent to cancer. But me on take on this, with all the white people where they talk, how they will make corruption proof. I mean, why would we bring people in camp or can talk about corruption if we not get any way how we will prevent them for be corrupt? We can listen a little bit of the Commission of Inquiry on TV. But I tell you one thing, it's really shameful for see how people they deal with government money. It is. But on my own sake, we all look at this situation saying that a problem for we all. Whether you're not APC, SLPP, whatever P. Look with education, look with healthcare, look with social amenities. We all suffer. If you're waiting at the diaspora, we get people that we're responsible for. It a quick step with there as much as what we feel we do okay. So we all here to talk party politics. We look at this as a problem for we all. We're not people that we come out salon. Or we even get interest in salon. I tell you, please thank you for your time and your effort. May God bless you, only God help the country. Now that's what we get for saying. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bendu. Thank you, man. Yes, call ID live on here. Your name and who the call from, please.
This is now Francis. The call from Ohio.
Yes, Francis. You get 3 minutes. So what's in your contribution?
Well, the contributions, like the other previous caller, what be just don't talk. Or what's the man for be you don't highlight and I make out the television a clever man. You sabi your politics as a alone man. Let God bless you. They say the Commission of Inquiry could have been best if you not be cherry picking nothing. It's that all what they disturb this Commission of Inquiry that they left out some people there. What they are the present administration. Nigeria all say that, my brother. You know, the chief minister, they not be educate and find how the politics they work in Sierra Leone. What did they do? They just get a document, then there are certain names who they for investigate. They blame chief minister outside this. So one time, I remember one radio discussion where they been making like AIV, where they bring up that situation. People have been the measure, chief minister, and do this, you just fight people them. So did then, now then at the system of government, and they been all looking around place. Now they give the names. So minister. So the chief minister. Say na they were. You remember, even Musa Talawali, the last administration, he sacked him for corruption. He sacked him. But all of the sudden, they not carry him. Look at Khalifa Khan. All of the sudden, they discharge him. They say no do nothing. Then at the end of the day, it is here back in the present government already. My brother. Maybe you won't take. This year, people and they talk and say, okay, this commission is nice, good, it's nice. We all agree for fight corruption in the country. The parliament is adjusting. Corruption is almost like a cancer. If you want to take time, I don't go about this thing. AAA, when they come back to square one, people will get what they don't expect. Now, people will get for them, and this forum back, they tell you, say, they don't follow this, they follow this thing. My brother, if you want to fight corruption, I'd always measure President Magufuli of Tanzania. Tanzania was so corrupt. But when he come, he put laws, he put bylaws, he put everything, he set to the table in running government. In all follow, no past politician, nobody, he left it go. He set the pace. People they follow the trend. But if you come, we say, when the fight say we don't corruption, that is that there will be no commission of inquiry again. My brother, that is best to disavoid. To me, perception, what do you talk so? They will not get money. Say, hey, now this will get but at the left one, but when they come, no commission of inquiry. Now that deliver will get for sign. I'm telling you, that's what that's the for. I see them already they ring out to the public. This is going to be the last commission. This is going to be the last commission. They will not get money, they will not get share. Them man, they don't go with they don't get share. Now, my opinion, now they tell you so. You say, okay, when I sign this, we will come on, there will be no commission of inquiry. With the left one, but there will be no commission of inquiry. Yes or no? I'm telling you, now didn't get for good. I didn't go it. And they can be only tell you, see, this time could be the last commission of inquiry. You go full away. That was the deal. Thank you, brother.
All right, thank you very much, Francis. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Yes, caller, I did live on here. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, AAA, I'm Musa, the call from Ireland.
Yeah, Musa, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Okay, thank you for giving this platform. What is my own contribution this night about this white paper we don't come out? Salon. Let people let stop for full way. Let them stop for full way, I beg. We don't hear about this. Not the first time this commission inquiry don't happen. We don't happen from MPRC, MS in time. MPRC inside been there itself. Madam you been there. All man mean for say that MPRC in commission of inquiry now for be the last. Because then everybody was included. You know, because that time everybody be know the way Salon be done go upside down for the corruption during those 90s. Then come they put all the other time they put everybody inside place itself. The minister, the police, the soldier, everybody was in prison. But we suddenly then nothing. They just put people there. The same thing happened, and as Kroma can instead make commission of inquiry. We suddenly go nothing. Then people there, not the same people there. And they try for full with Salon people there for say, okay, they mean business. You know, for say, Kalo do your say, we could do commission of inquiry for full people. They don't say, okay, this is better government. These people there, they make it for do nothing. Even today, this white people come out. They not explain that to detail. For say, okay, then woulda, because they say they could check for this white paper. Not everybody them they inside. They never explain that detail. Woulda you get for affect, woulda get for pay this money, woulda get for pay this amount, woulda imported they get for sins, all them things. They just explain it like that. Nobody no. Woulda they get for pay this money, woulda this white paper affect. Nobody know. So they just say like that to the left. They say 90 days. No, see how the 90 days get for work. But the way you say, for say, until you see this come to impasse. Found that like this thing, nothing okay for common inside because we go see these 20 days where they don't talk safe for say they care for enforcer. Let's see with the president talk for saying that's going to happen. But as for me, what you I don't see first, what you don't pass all this commission inquiry, I know for say this thing, nothing okay for common inside. They just want food people after that 2 months, people don't forget it. As we Salon people don't, follow or forget. People don't forget, they're not for saying at the same thing, then 7 at the same thing, then they pan thief. So now for just make people don't forget, then continue what it they do. But not for saying nothing okay for come up at the commission of inquiry. So the only thing let them stop foolish Salon people, they will not fool again. No, but this we care for follow this commission inquiry for these 90 days, for these 3 months, we'll see what is the common inside. So that million contribution done.
Thank you very much, Musa. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from, please.
Yes,
sir.
First of all, thank you very much for giving me the platform. And also, we all talk about this platform, we talk about corruption, and they don't bring, a lot of people don't bring instances and way they say the corruption not stop. And I've don't said it before, we don't say for all and for set an example, but it look like say that they know the work because it's like the NEPA Osusu business. We don't they can say what come and they can make a point a first scapegoat there, 4 or 5 scapegoats there. We're not gonna be at the brunt for like a 4 or 5 months or 6 months. Then when everything cold, we recycle, then we come back. Like how Mr. Ayo say, all the politicians like recycle and politicians them. And one way we will stop this corruption, let us stop for pay people in cash in that country day. Because they will go to Bank of Salon or wherever bank they go take millions of leons or billions of leons for come pay certain institution. We then get a lot of ghost workers there. And then ghost workers there, nobody get them, that minister then get them. Then they make Osusude back say, look, today it's my turn. We not go pay certain people then, we not go pay certain people then on this time. Will they eat for you? Then you get that money there. Then before you no more, they give people in the complaint, I don't know why they not pay me this month. But they are having money, then they give them money for pay everybody. We say all them money and they go. So unless we put a stamp to that, they put a foot on that one day, let them left for pay people and cash there. They give people a checkbook, a check. So they are going to be a proper accountability of everything. Money when they come out, because when they go cash and there's a receipt at the bank. Provided the bank, if themselves not the hustle with the government, then they all make one word. But then people here, like how the previous speakers they talk, this corruption is not going for end because of all the examples we don't talk to. Because if it be the end, like if we don't end, because not to the white people they don't come out, commissioner of carriage they all don't come out. Still, it's like we still have the same politicians there. Waiting they go on a salon. Waiting now we for do now for making them people not sit on per week. One, when they try for can campaign. Let nobody not show up to that campaign go one day. Let nobody not show up. Election day. I mean, there's few people that go. If there are 3 people in picture, then for the last post whether to APC or SLPP people, let them put and let them vote for her. Let us set an example. If we the people themselves not do that one day, then this corruption will not ever stop because they know the feel them. Now we the feel them. We the ordinary civilian now we the feel them because now we they go put in there, we'll put in there and say, oh. Now, thank you. How do they repay we? Then take we money for developed country, they enrich themselves. Then they continue for slavery. I mean, this is crap. This is crap. We need for do that. We need for compare against them. We didn't bring anything, and nobody not show up. No more. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Alaji. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from, please.
Yeah, my name is Abdullah Bimara. I call from Paris. Good evening, AAA. Good evening to all listeners.
Yes, Abdullah, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, AAA. Me just want to make me on quickly because time don't go. I just want to say a little bit something where we all Sierra Leoneans for really understand. Change no they happen in any country where the people they not embrace the change. In anything in life, even though na house where you dey, na true say they say if the papa no straight, maybe one of him picking they go more straight. For me, really a contribution about this fighting case of corruption with the white paper will come out. I know they're against any white paper will come out for fight corruption may come on the country because we all know that we wish for. Now true say yes, we don't get so many commissions of inquiry will not ever work. But we all don't say this is the first commission of inquiry where they at least take a former president for Gotham. Now something if he says we be seen at the starter, I know say it don't get for end by them. So if leader don't begin to do that day, may you know say in back way come on power, another person, and that same footstep he get for take. So with the Sierra Leone we get for begin to notice what the people they do if we want change in our country. We get one problem. Any government where it can we don't put in law, we come on power we forget them law then they. And important say when they put the law that they not so anything where they criticize them. Something that the way possibly do, you get for acceptance to that moment day because they get for go say if he says be doing, they get for forgot they for inside the hole. They say the whole way they dig for policy, maybe you don't know if naively for inside it. So for first corruption, now we all get for put we hand on deck. Let we not just this now white paper don't come out. If you know say you innocent, you know it's Sierra Leone as the money, you don't get anything for scared of. If them put the other people there inside justice, everybody don't say yes, justice don't gain. Now that time they will be or justice not gain. Now that time they will back with the begin they talk with you. But for now we get for embrace waiting camp. Make we learn for embrace. If we learn for embrace, we'll be able to learn a lot from them. If we not embrace at any time with the alapa, the way they come, they say this one not better. We not they get the sense out of them. Maybe we try for listen to them. When you listen to a full man, maybe they able to pick one sense inside and talk. That's a me own contribution really, sir, for this night.
Thank you very much, Abdullah. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, caller, you're live on here. Your name and inside the call from, please.
Triple A, this is Abubakar Bendo. They call from New York.
You get 3 minutes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Maybe your take on the commission of inquiry. I just feel say people then sound frustrated because first of all, we why they watch because me not to post me not picking again. From when me get saying the first thing this why I don't ever see government to come into administration, then they can't lead to this level because even though they don't implement the recommendations they it, but at least we don't get a starting point. We don't get established points where we say from where we know governance is in another country, then they operate their own commission of inquiry in secrecy. And when they done, then they get the results and keep on to themselves. So these are some of the level I just feel say, you see the people that way they sound the view, I don't disagree with them or I don't agree with them because some of them, they sound frustrated midway they see them. Now people then this way they be want continue with the impunity. So this thing I don't be there embedded in the society where if you say, they don't take and say they don't give up already. They feel say everything for continue. But when things come out, they can't see different things they can show up. They feel say, oh, this not so thing. Then they want can't change the system what we don't continue with. So they want let the whole same soup continue. So, but that don't get for happen. If this government cannot say the man not corrupt, if the man be corrupt, we not been get all the opportunity for prosecute them and then receive the answer the way we don't take. But if you not do them, that man they don't can't establish your own baseline and you they can't try for discredit them because government we don't they do and that's not come on be now. Not fail say because that's not be they come on be and then that man they back they can't continue with the same thing. If you don't can't set in stage, we not left and let dance in stage. You know, not can't begin to compare what thing don't happen in the 60s, in the 70s. We don't care about that. Now, that thing that they don't lead you out they so today. 60s, 70s, now so thing they happen. No, so let's continue with that. We not get for continue with our own team there. We not get for go find other place. We say now they continue with our own team there. This now name there. I feel say.
I want only first quick. I want only
go ahead.
quick.
Go ahead.
Everybody get rights to your opinion. And I think where everybody come, it address the issues where we put on our table. So I want make the way they address now, una. I just want to make you address the issue where we put on the table when at the commission of an inquiry. How you see them, how you take them, address them directly rather than referring to people una. We are not against one another.
No, but I mean, the commission of inquiry is not just a name, but now people that involved. And then people then didn't get branches. And branches mean that some people they try for discredit the results of the outcome of the commission of inquiry. But we know waiting at the tactics, and then always we commit corruption in every society. Corruption is strong, it get foundation. And that foundation then get roots. Then roots then all the corruption and all the tick. Then tick then they where you see go touch that tick day. Then that roots then they force get for try for court before ever they put that tick they down. So if you not attack then roots then they, and if you say they go all the tick you put another, it not go happen. Commission of inquiry not just a name. Now people are involved, and then people then they then get people the way they know and they sponsor in fact for attack the system, for discredit the system all the way. So if you know for say one of them people, and I think saying that them people and they will talk about because now all get Sierra Leone. But few people they know can benefit from the resources, the other they suffer, and then please say their system then they for continue because the one need plan at the head, then go try for discredit the situation. Now that we not go get for agree on. Because now we all get alone. We all been the see, not to foresee that the commission and expose everything. The thing we done they go on. Even you, we been the reports, that kind of situation that happen from before the commission of inquiry. So the result not go just kind of more people, they want country for discredit and talent, say nothing, not they go on, we know. So now me don't take down on that.
Okay, I just want, now you don't take and we respect that, but please, no go at the end, because myself go get something for say, because now I'm not go able for make we go back and forth, but my own submission, something, myself go make sense in waiting, make me say waiting I get for say. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
All right. You see how we dey talk, eh? Now the respect we need forget. We no need for the make palaver when if somebody not share the same views with you. We all able for talk and get a common understanding, you know? No stress. Why you want to stress yourself? You don't ever enter that also then say cost $5 million. You can pull chest. Yes, call ID live on here. Your name and who side the call from, please.
Yeah, this is Omar, this Minneapolis.
Yes, Omar, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. This report, I don't think anybody for be happy with this. It's not disgrace fact to everybody who in another country. The greatest enemy now Africa, or one of the greatest enemies in Africa now corruption. Where you see the continent in general, they will not get better thing there. Let me just exclude Sierra Leone in general. But many of the African countries and there are this big corruption. Not to say corruption not the other places though, but we're notorious for this. Very notorious, As this year been on the camera, I know say one time I've been here for ask you a question. You say 10 people and get, I don't know if not 21, the number we give, and the eye capture, correct?
Yes, that was the ACC for the...
Yes, I didn't get a question, I said it. I think that most people don't begin to express the same question we didn't get, because you not go do inquiry and then just go say, hey, not 21. If you get 100 cases, they bring 21, we eye capture. That's not a neutral stuff. You need to expose everything, let the people know, because for the people that you do this particular work, which is amazing work you don't do, But for let you just go to the selective few and then, or you get the number where you don't call it 21, now you follow through with, and then left the other one there. It beg a question for us, what to make you left the other one there, So I mean, get a question from that without topic didn't come up. You don't go just go select few, say yes, now this is 1 + 2, and then left the other one there. This is a great job this man they do. But for let you get authenticity, you need to bring all the cards them on board. Where you say everybody for say yes, now this you don't find, now this you don't find, now this you don't find. Then that kind of people will go, so, okay, this is not severe too much, this is severe. You know. But if you go just take few and then say, okay, this number you don't call 21, how to look after this, that, then people will begin question your credibility. You know. But this is not disgrace for every African people, man, I tell you. Where you see would they be answer to the roads that no make, lights not there, people under suffer, food security, just that they know that. The basic needs that where people need in the country, on their respective country, they know that. All this because of corruption. And the greatest enemy down on that continent, you know? So let some people not celebrate, say, oh, this is it's notorious for every African person. I tell you, when they listen to them here, this is outside of politics, you know. It really outside of politics. If we just think about the common person, we need for benefit out of them stuff like this, you know. Because I noticed some of them programs they get kickbacks there, you know. Go arrange programs, say, hey, and give this much money tomorrow and I return some that money give me because I me arrange the contract, which is severe, very bad. So we all Sierra Leoneans over the things say this not bleed now we are hurt there. So I me won't take that tonight, yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Umar. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, caller, they live on here. In a minute, the call from, please.
Okay. Thank you very much. So what are they trying for talk? Now not bake with cake and eat at the same time. We will get the same scenario in Los Angeles now. We get Combrado will be the crisis. Police then they arrest them, picking them. They always then at the neighborhood. Now in the sheriff department, then cut down. What will happen? When they cut down, the people then begin kill themselves. Then at the same Combrado they come back say, police they not care about them picking them. Now in the police they ask them, what do you want us to do? When we come, you say they are rushing not picking them. When we not come, they say we need to create the kind of neighborhood. Now in this, what you now want for let this government do? When they talk say, what will be the talk now actually? All man they talk say, this government, what you have put the white paper? What you have put the white paper? Let them bring the white paper. Now true that they talk about the $2 billion dollars. But what they don't pull now, not will follow suit. So the one that where they talk about Dr. Sandy, show me Dr. Sandy in Oz. I will show you Ernest by Kroma in Mansion. Show me President Bill in Secretary in Mansion or in Hotel. I will show you APC. But then they're all over the place. Then call them. See, their bloody will not get any problem. What to them? They talk about that ministry. They say that ministry is one of the corrupt ministry. But when that woman they not say he not get no dirty in hand, what they call now? What do you do? He go. He go explain himself. In them come up? No. So what you know this now the first president is will go this far in terms of that kind of investigation. And the first president this will don't go this far. The previous one they not go this far. They not go this far. They not reach this far. So now we give them people there a time. Make them do what they're supposed to do. They know what thing they do. You know, APC, it's about time when I relax. Let the man do his job. This not get no fish on it. This not get no hook. It not get nothing. We not kind of what like say we left we blame them at Lunge Airport. We can't which we blame them. We know who that is. We don't want a thief man. We know what thing Kamosi say we do. Kamosi say he even make a video. The whole money and then Louis Vuitton bag they scatter them. Okay, we know what Robust do with 100 bosses money, $12 million. We know who side the mansion and they show me Dr. Sandy in a hotel or a mansion. Go on and fashion this. Now this all of them two people here, Dr. Sandy and then the president is secretary. Show me Dr. Sandy property then. Why they left Dr. Sandy there? Show me Dr. Sandy people property then. I will show you logos in mansion then. I will show you Kamosi say mansion then. I will show you South Ernest by Kroma in mansion and then Africa and hotel them. So now put this aside. Now we give them people here. We're not able to confuse you because now when I walk around it, any southern after now I get all type of confused. This one not able to confuse you. We not the Sierra Leoneans.
Okay, I want to hold you back, Omar, because the same thing will happen with that previous caller. We are not against you and we, Naya. You self get you like the other people and they self get them right. They self don't talk within anything. You self come, you talk. It's not against. Now this we get for stop force. Everybody get right to an opinion, but it's not you against I or I against Una.
I know they talk about the individual. And they talk about the APC government because tomorrow or next tomorrow. You go read and pull white paper. And when they pull white paper, it looks like they get people who don't already predetermined or already laid the foundation. Then go for pull white paper. Then go for pull their own statement. We all see from the day one, where they think about the first thing they begin bring technicality. We all know. In fact, we see court TV there. We see maternity court TV. We see civil crime lawsuit. Like, who don't go to court? I don't sit on a court as a juror for murder case. So I get a little bit not to lawyer, but the see. So we are not pull no technicality. How many cases, high profile cases, we don't go down to America where everything be correct? Where everything be correct? They want every single thing for good. No case, no court, no they will get high profile case where everything they go right pin for pin. And all day, not even here America. Let alone we say salon. So they need to relax. This. Let the people here grab anybody who get that country in money. Even if we don't die, we will go dig them. We will go dig them and let show side the money. That's all. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Omar. Thank you, sir. Last year, Francis, Joanna says, Tripoli, let the people made them talk without you injection. No, now when you begin for talk, say una. We are talking about Sierra Leone. We'll get for begin land now. This with small community. Let us begin and first with we self. We'll get for begin land first for address issues for we country. Not so we against Una. That's the only time you go see I come inside. So if we begin for land that one day within we self, I think that one day go correct. Instead of, would they refer to other people then, una. And so me see you. But when I come to waiting na me own take. I know say, when I start, I make everybody clear. Say, me, Tripoli, today, I'm on believing Thomas. Waiting make I say so. I say, because when the GTT, the forensic, all those things then be come out, then be given a date, the 30th of June 2019. If them people they not pay, the law go bets them. Then they done. Nobody no go pay. Nobody not pay. Oh, no but. Now so it left under the carpet. Nothing happen. You get what thing then call say provocation to good works. Yes, provoke to good works. So what's in me mean now? Now for make the government of Sierra Leone say people them feel say pass them see. And me I say pass us see. Because I want to see this happen. Because if this happen, we all don't benefit. I remember Naya, I've said and say, when from where President Bill begin go do in thank you tour, just after, every side we go, he done the talk and say, then thief and we go come after them. Then thief and we go come after them. We glady. Commissioner for Crime, he come, he don't done. White paper don't come, he don't done. We want to see the white paper. Just take out the president's talker. That's what we want to see happen. But you don't go say because the president don't talk, let's wait and see. That's what we'll be wait and see for the GTT report. The forensic, we say $2 billion and thief. We then give the 30th of June, nothing not be come out. Wait and see. So we are saying now, me, Tripoli, they say now, I want to see if former President Kuruma, in Anidoti, in Yuki, me then follow the recommendation. Now, I want to see. the talks, they don't dey boku. They don't boku. Talk don't boku. Say don't boku. But make we see say the big guns them, because you know what you do when there's big guns then all they don't grip them. We don't take our money back, the people's money, Sierra Leoneans money, the tea we make we suffer now. We don't take them one then President Biosef gonna say no get safe haven. He gonna say no get safe haven. Everyone gonna say they no get safe haven now within this administration. That's what I'm. Done me they talk now. I know they talk say I doubt this. We are not talking about doubting. Say this the commission. No, we want to see it come to pass. What I talk now? I say anti-corruption. I started with the declaration of assets based on Mohammed Bangura. For say he go declare say he get $288,000 in your account. We then can find out say they don't even see that money there na that kind of account they say force. But that the time they say declaration of assets, I don't know if that big man business will make it go declare. So then they say for prosecutor for that. They say former President Kouma also then the way he bill. Where the Commission of Inquiry come, then they feel saying a former President Kouma and get out there, even though the names them where the host they under, not to former President Kouma anymore, but this administration they feel saying a former President Kouma and get use. They ask former President Kouma, the one they represent her, they say, we no mix up party, not to get her. So because of that, they not claim the host. So the government they take the host them. The government they take the host them. That one they fine. Well, when they talk now, they say everything where he do for his tenure in office now 4 billion leons. But the one guy also again a Femiton drive, they say that also worth 40 billion leons. That are waiting in at the Commission of Inquiry, the white paper. So they say they need for go through and see say waiting if forget for align. So people they ask say wait to. So waiting and people seen now no more if for what about where they travel? This way they get, down the way they get, waiting not get, waiting again must gift. So now I make then tell we say due process day. Go na court, go defend yourself, say what you get for say, and say what you not get for say. But who that thief Salon money? We're talking about the big guns. This is the only time where we go able for begin for fet real corruption. Because I know say people in this administration where they self they hand the yuki business. They no tell me say them pay. They and then did. So, if we not go after them big one, the way it we money, not to ya will be do define this way, Biobele be lay on a table, say the Ministry of Education, almost $1,000, millions of dollars, they lost the feel. Don't look how school picking then they thought some man a stone in a sidonpa. Some man they work for miles for go school. But one man with a rotimbele, he don't eat all the money. So, million statements that provocation to good work say, I want to see it. I know one for see he end up like how the GTT and the forensic, where them be tell say 2 billion June 30. I have now the evidence done the way me all. So for make possible be say, I know for all evidence there because I be don't see them before. No. I know the doubt. But I want for see it happen. I want for see it happen. Who that thief? When make we they suffer so? When we send message to Papa government the last time, no good health care, water, light, all these things. With all the money I wouldn't able for account for. All the money I wouldn't able for account for. You know things say we deserve the money then they? We deserve them. We deserve the money them. But Then two people here, SLPP and APC. Then two here. Then get you how they don't play with. Then get you how they don't play with. Then get you how they don't play with. So if we not begin for speak up, say we are provoking you guys to good work. Show us what it. Una show we do ya. Say we don't collect tender. We see when anti-corruption say be together. When they get a mutuka, they show we. So we don't take mutuka. We then be careful na Guinea. We don't retrieve them. We been thinking at this. Well, not to this. We don't return them back. We see anti-corruption. But like I said, the big guns them until, the one they will feel say then a Iroko tree, that one then a cotton tree. Who then feel say they are unshakable. I let the breeze blow until they begin for them. Corruption no go down. That's what it is. Corruption no go down. I not say for go old person, for go life and person. No, this is not what we're saying. Because I tell you one thing. I believe say by Saturday we go down know. Because tomorrow this thing for the all over. But number 15, that paragraph 15, we need clarification. For say this now the last commission of inquiry in this country. We need for me them clarify and for we. Because you no go one year register and say the president don't pass on, then before you marry, you hear and then say they pass on the parliament, say no more commission of inquiry. Hey. So not to be, I said I be wondering, say, I be the hope say the journalists already they go ask questions. Say there paragraph 50, what do I mean by that? What did the president mean? We say this could be the last commission of inquiry in the country. We want more commissions of inquiries. But me, I know see people and they say me they make every 5 years. Me, I prefer me they make every change of administration. That's what me prefer. What to make I say so? Because we don't see a lot of fingers they point on anti-corruption. For say right now, better know the commodity. Anti-corruption not they able for bring substance on the present administration. And the number one thing where people can always point by now that 49,000 bags of Chinese rice. And people can point pa. Quick, they don't point pa that one day. For say, well, remember, you see that rest, what anti-corruption do? So now it make me not think say, we go able to get a proper commission of inquiry where person si do can watch over himself. It will be a difficult one. We get to reach that same day at the country where it go possible. But for now, as long as the president, now in charge. When journalists call chief minister, I ask and say, I say yes, so and so. Chief minister, what you do? We call anti-corruption. Anti-corruption call, then go tell and say they use for waiting. They pull and come on in office. The journalists, what you end up now? CID go end up. From that day, the journalists not get my follow that story they again. And people they say, oh no, journalists for them. So these, based on these things, that make me feel say change of administration. That's fine. Now bring commission of inquiry. Until we get them right. Until we get them right. And I'm not against this one. I'm not there against them. I'm glad. But I want for suicide they bet suicide big cotton tree them. We feel say then a cotton tree they for them. Based on purely. Not on political grounds. You know, people they doubt this one and say, okay, no, go fast. Look, Victor Fo. Why make Victor Fo in name not kind side? They say, okay, Victor Fo, look at the right now, ACC say, yes, we don't interview him for that arch, but the recording, we're not able to see the recording again. Then people they point and say, yeah, Victor Fo, now because they don't link na this, administration I make, because remember the office then abo in Kenema where APCB did they get a notice then now that did in SLPP. That's what people are saying. So now I made them pass. Look Alpha Khan now they work with them because of Bintumani 3 he go there this and that, so he said and pass. These are what people are saying on this particular commission of inquiry. So why not cherry picking? Why them pick? But me say, we want to win money back. We want to money back. And the one way anti-corruption we don't get that. Because then we don't get that. The other we don't get that. Where they say that they make hospital with. Where? Not to say the money no dey. The money dey. So what are we waiting for on our election? And we election one Kenya, then they begin say, oh, this and that. Now for be careful. And so APC do for City Hall. And President Bill now ain't for go opener. And so then do for Kiama Road Hospital. Who that go opener? Not to President Bill. And they call them themselves. APC shadows have flying in the city. The former one themselves will be able for say, okay, this and that. And they call themselves they ready for opener. So una self they wait say we election ten one Kenya then can't turn sword. Say oh we can't turn the dirty for start this project. The Lunge Bridge and none of the water then get for turn. But all those things we want to see it. We want for see the year of delivery, even though the year of delivery don't can mix with Rona. But please, Sierra Leoneans, please, yeah. Oh, they address issues. It's not me against you. Not to una. Hey, now the same saloon we no get lights, we no get nothing. The past 11 years, yes. Would that then be did APC before APC can would that be did even though it was shaky back and forth. But even though I say PP be did it and come back. Even though they don't tell you say this one, this SPP not to Kabayo no. This one at the Pau Payun. We want for see result. We want the best for Sierra Leone. The best now we want. And Mr. President, that way we talk first. I'm big. We don't want to say just now you don't begin get bad influence. Not so. Yeah, the president told it in a throw shade. That they will beg there. No get bad influence. The one way they do on Facebook, left and no more. And then they do and better one day. But as a president, who you come for address the nation, you begin to go shade. Yeah? On the big sir. Even though some people they clap to the president. You know what it is, You know Yagi? Okay, Yagi. In case you know be Yagi. Yeah.
The Honorable Vice President, Speaker of Parliament, the Honorable Chief Justice, the Chief Minister, Cabinet Ministers, Members of Parliament, the Diplomatic and Consular Corps, Civil Society, Fourth Estate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I am back, hale and hearty.
Tell God thank you. Thank you.
Not in the body bag as many had wished.
The president they throw shade. Sinner.
But marched like an old soldier.
Old soldier never die. Yes?
Old soldiers never die.
Not so. Uno need the president there. That is not the president of the nation. Uno that good for that one day. Left and gear. We still get people who can't just that also for open the line for say you see people that can defend. Say yes, you need for my dear. Oh, past that. Low left fangy. Nobody not be bad influence to the president. They are way good for that. They ain't take charge no more. Yeah? We go there back tomorrow. We not say tomorrow, na parable and story time. That's good. Go take way off all this way they go. So I say, when we don't say the phone line don't close, they get a lot of people they call back. When I keep on for Saturday, because tomorrow myself when I find one. Tomorrow I find one. We'll go there with story time. President saying don't come a private visit. So waiting the first lady in be tell about honeymoon. Yeah. I would say they all be say honeymoon no go meet the president say you want make a shame, eh? Why you go talk about private visit and why you not talk about honeymoon? Yes, alone. They enjoy. But on a more serious note, please, Mr. President, we need we money. This kind of vigor we come out with, so let you know that you. They are the big. Let this vigor not down. I take everything will belong to we. And who say for you know what you get for funny? After this administration, then collect all the money per commission of inquiry. Then another commission of inquiry come for can look into the money will then be collect per commission of inquiry. Not so. And nigga will be funny, eh? Say to go to then able collect the houses, then more than say, then they collect and do all these things. Another commission of inquiry come for can say, okay, that also not been take. Where I wanna sell them. Eh? Then the money they wanna be collect. I wanna do it. You don't see? Yes, alone. But may God put in hand over we. You want the best. The money then they wouldn't say it will be good for us to have it. Now we'll get them. Even though they say President Bill say in a Maulek for compete. So you need to ban nobody. I don't know. I need for try work on the interview because I asked Samuel Kamara that question while be the interview. I said, what if after the commission of inquiry, then ban Una? He said they not go try and save. That's what he said. He said they not go try. Make some people say them people they get to side and they meet. Eh? Even now, people like he say, oh, someone come and say this and that. When peace no go day after the election, I asked him that question too. I asked her. Able for clarify what he mean by that. And if I try work on that interview, they make a puller. Every time I the tease on another so waiting that interview there. Anytime the tease on waiting inside the interview. Okay. That was from February. Now I do that interview in a salon. That's what he say. He say, they not go try. They not go try themselves. They not go try. And look now, President, you see now my like for competition and they ban nobody. They all come back, once they pay the money. Mba, salon. I got a pui. Yeah? We'll go there back tomorrow with parable and story time. Parable and story time tomorrow. No politics. Enjoyment moment. Eh? Till we meet again. Remember, no stress. Yeah? Triple say, tata.